I'm going to head kind of... Actually, I think I'm going to follow the path. Because I do not want to... I don't want to wander somewhere and get completely lost. Because it's very, very easy to do in this game. So I'm going to wander whatever direction this is on the path. My sense setting's still not good enough. It did go up to 3 though, so I know that it is in fact going up. But I believe it is just an issue of it's so rare that it happens that it pretty much never goes up. And that's where if I had a bunch of extra points to spend, I could just dump them into sense setting. Okay, here we get another fork. I'm just going to keep turning right at the forks. Nope, that ends over there. Never mind. Let's go back. Go this way. Stay on the path, stay on the path. Typically, usually the paths are relatively clear of spawns, but they do wander around, so they're never always the safest area, but if there's going to be guards stationed anywhere, they're usually on paths. Which is why, for exploring without getting lost, it's usually a good idea to stay on the path. At least in my opinion, unless you know the zone already, of course. There's another Crushbone Orc. He's probably going to attack me. Ooh, Orc Centurion. Ooh! He's much, much higher level. Very dangerous, so I need to be very careful of running into him. This is where it starts to become a little bit scary as a low-level character, because you're going to run into some things that are much higher than you, but you can't really attack yet. There's a Centurion that's probably level 6 or so. So I'm going to do a little bit more exploring here. I'm actually going to zoom out a bit so I can see around me better. Oh, here's the Wood Elf City. This must be heading to the Wood Elf area then. It's so neat. Look at that, the city's right there, up in the sky. But I'm gonna scour around here then, see what I can find. There's another Centurion. These Centurions are high level. I don't like that. And I really don't want to kill 500 bats to get to level 4. So I need to find a happy medium here. Looks like I have found the Wood Elf City. While I'm here, let's see if they got elevators to work. Doesn't look like it. So what does a Wood Elf do? Huh. And you can see the helpful community there in EverQuest helping us out. Helping me get up here to the Wood Elf City, and they kindly consider me, which is good. I did have Wood Elf once, so I do remember these guys here. Might as well sell the staff while I'm here. So there's really nothing here for me to do, but it's a very, very cool city. Some of the great level design. Personally, I think there's a lot of creativity involved in this. Even though it looks relatively simple, I think that because you learn every little nook and cranny of it, that it really does have a lot of creative juice going into it. You really notice everything. I am really impressed they got elevators to work. That's usually very buggy kind of a thing to try and fix. Okay, so I can either go back where I came from, or I can try this path. I'm going to try this path. Let's see what it leads to. Hopefully not Orc Centurions, but maybe something else that I can get some kills off of. This just leads to another elevator and a Priest of Discord. Nope. So it looks like it is back the other way from whence I came. I'm going to find out where we can go. So we're going to catch up once I get back to the last fork in the road.